Good morning, Sydney. We are headed on our adventure to leave the city. We're going to the Blue Mountains to get our nature and exploration on. The Blue Mountains are about a 2-hour ride outside of Sydney, and our first stop when we got there was at Lincoln's Rock, which is a huge lookout point. It really gives you a wide and expansive view of the mountains. There's no railing, so you have to be very safe while you're up there, but it is just so majestic to see. And sometimes people compare it to the Grand Canyon if the Grand Canyon had trees. Afterwards, we went to go grab a bite to eat in a nearby city called Katoomba. And from there, we went back to the park and we had to get into a cable car so that we could descend further down into the rainforest. The nice thing about the cable car is that it had this clear panel on the bottom so you could really see straight down. And it also just gave you another cool view of the forest as we got ready to head down deeper.
You guys are trapped. Very crossing in the valley one way or another. There's a special tree coming up. When we go over the edge, you're either going to really enjoy the view. Should take us 3 minutes. Takes us dressed this. If you look to your left-hand side, you see the Three Sisters.
The three-stone formation that you see in the middle is called the Three Sisters. And the story is that the sisters fell madly in love with another tribe. However, they were prohibited from marrying anyone from that tribe due to law. So in order to protect them, a witch doctor turned them into stone with a magic bone. The witch doctor, in turn, lost that bone, and as a result, he is forever digging in the forest to try to find the bone to turn the sisters into humans again. The rainforest here is a temperate rainforest as opposed to a tropical rainforest, which simply means that it's colder instead of warmer, but it's still absolutely beautiful to see. In years past, there was coal and shale mining in the forest that has since stopped, but they still have some of the replicas there for you to see. And now we're gonna hop in another cable car to take us out of the forest, and it gives you a really cool reverse view.
I'm basically holding on with my knees, saying, goodbye, goodbye sisters and babe. Oh, that's a nice view. I'm gonna reverse that for my video. That's really cool. No, the rock, that's gorgeous.
Our last stop was at the Featherdale Wildlife Park in Doonside, and we got to see kangaroos, a must, amongst other animals that were there, just really cool to see. And we also saw this black and white chicken, which I have never seen a black and white chicken in my life. And of course, we had to get in our photo ops with the koala bears, but they were fast asleep, and low-key, I was kind of scared to get too close to it anyway. But here are some that are awake. The one thing I was so stoked about was being able to feed the wallabies. So you get an ice cream cone that's filled with hay and feed for them. You pour it in your hand and they will eat right out of your hand. They'll eat the hay, but they really want the ice cream cone.
Oh. Hi. That's cute. You bought somebody from my house. Then you don't even care about this stuff. You're just like keeping it going. Watch it. There you go, little guy.
Clearly it was lunchtime all over the park and the dingoes were getting their fresh meat to eat. Now our next stop is going to be to go to the desert outback in Uluru.